Hello everybody, Tasfai here. Welcome back. So today we are going to start the new section about concepts and implications of Java reserved keywords. If you have been through to the course to this level, to this point, congratulations, you've already covered the important areas that you use Java code for writing simple Java programming. So in next one or two sections, we will see the advanced Java programming concepts and some examples as well. And as you know, as you can see, we've been through ABC of Java as any other language, and it goes writing different programs, short statements, I can say, speak to Java, and Java was speaking back to us through the output we were getting from the program. So it's Java is just as any other language is kind of very close to natural language. That's why it is called object-oriented programming. In natural language, we talk about objects, about earth, about trees, about all the stuff around us. That's our objects. And Java use those objects as well as an example. We will see those in our next session. But here, Java also has its own vocabulary that doesn't allow us to use in some way, because Java uses those vocabularies to create these libraries of objects, libraries of variables, libraries of methods, classes, and so on. So the whole Java program in which we run our program or our code on is based on methods and functions and lots of variables stored in some way. So those are using some words which Java considers they are reserved for the Java programming, for the Java program itself. I will see some of them. As you can see, we have already seen most of them, like Boolean, like byte, like case, like class, like char or car, like do. We already saw them. These are data types or variable names, or where we use some in some programming and so on. So these are the key words, the reserved words for Java. We're not allowed to use, for example, to name our class, to name our variable, or to use in different way, except the right way Java defined them in this program. We will see this one. We already see some of them, but we will see also in the future. There are more of these double else enum extends final for if int. So these are the main Java library words. So no, we're not allowed to use. I will show you how that will affect our program in an example. So these are Java reserved words. Oh, super was repeated over there. Sorry about that. And this try, variable, void, while, while do, the iteration of do while. So these are the Java codes we are not allowed to use. Okay, I have tried to include as much as I know or I have seen from different posts. So I'm sure this list includes most of them, if not all. And they are very important to know. In your coding, if you stuck somewhere, it could be the problem. Okay, you have to know this. Could be. I'll show you. We don't have really sufficient error feedback or message when we use those, but it is good to know, like thinking of this like as one of the problems we see. So based on this, let us see some examples. So let's try to create a class using those names. Okay, so watch over here. When we have a proper name, whatever name it is, now it says you can finish, we can create our class. But if I use one of these, I can't finish with case because case is a keyword. I can't finish with do. I can't finish with if. I can't finish with car or char. I can't finish with default. See default, that's why I can finish. Now I can't finish with default. Okay. I can't use any of the words. It doesn't tell me anything. The name is not. If you see up there, type name is not valid. The type name const is not a valid identifier. They should have said this is a reserved keyword. Could be better, but they didn't say that. So probably this is a generic error message. Okay, so okay, let's say keyword now create keywords. Okay, let me create my method using any other. I can double them and use them, by the way, if I write if it will be okay, but it's only if. And then I finish, I'll show you again. It's not only on the naming but also on variable declaration. We can't also use those. Let's so here, as you know, we define our int x is equal to 5. That's okay. Let me do that int double. Because double is a keyword, I can't use double. And as you can see, this is the error I get, error message I get. Syntax error on token double. Invalid variable declarator ID. It doesn't say this is a reserved word. I can't, sorry, I can't also say if, still the same. I can't say case, still the same. Or I can't say double, but still I can't say double. The problem is I can't name my variable as any of the keywords we know. All of those I can't say do. This is also for string. Okay, let's initialize string. So string, let's say string s equals name. Okay, whatever string I can. So here I can use s. Let me use class. Well, class is a big issue, but let me what's gonna choose one of the keywords. New. I can't use it. Also keyword. What else? I can what? I couldn't remember. Public is obvious a very known thing. If, for example, I can't use it. If I use any other thing, there is no issue, as you can see. Name it the way you like, but don't use the reserved Java keywords, either naming your class, which you're not allowed, either naming your variable, even naming your method, even naming your class, or you are not allowed to use them. Wherever you can use your own word, you are not allowed to use those. Okay, I think This is something we have to look at when we face something. Okay, when we face like this error, even though we don't get clear error message, we need to think, why is that not possible? Even this one, delete this token. Why should I delete that? Doesn't tell me anything. Okay, so remember, when such kind of thing happens to you while you coding, remember that that could be a keyword, Java keyword itself. And thank you for being with me. I'm gonna finish this here and see you in the next video. Bye for now.